Happy Friday! Woo woo! Are y'all happy it's Friday? I'm happy it's Friday. It's pretty much all the same anymore these days. All right, well, we're on Friday, May 1st. It is the 1st of May. Can y'all believe that? Wow. All right, and today is just review day, okay? So, what I want you to do is get a piece of paper, okay? There's no worksheet for today, but I do want you to get a piece of paper so we can work some problems together, okay? Just review kind of what we've done in the last week or so. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is some geometric solids. Yay! All right, remember our geometric solids? I have them here, and I am going to review them with you. Okay, how about this? What is that one called? Remember, they're in your math notebook. The blue one. Okay, if you want to look them up. All right, we don't call this a ball. We call it a sphere. Very good. Okay, it's like a ball, but that's what a kindergartner would say. We call it a sphere. Okay, very good. How about this one? We made one of these, remember, the other day. All right, we call that a cube. Awesome. How about this guy? Oh, there you go. That's better. All right. What is that one called? Well, we eat these in the summer, remember? And it's called a cone. Very good. All right. How about this one? Okay. Remember that one? Okay. It's in the shape of a rectangle. So we call it a rectangular prism. Okay. And you're going to need to know these. Remember, like I said, Ethan was doing these shapes the other day. He was finding the perimeter of the shapes and he was finding the area of the shapes. So, got to know these. All right. How about this one? Play it on its side. Maybe you can see it better. Flip it around for you. Remember what that one's called? Okay. We call that a pyramid. Very good. All right. And one more. How about this fella? Okay. He kind of rolls like a toilet paper tube. Remember that one? Okay. A cylinder. Awesome. Okay. So if you're not familiar with these shapes, look in your math folder, go over them, okay? All right, then we learned some words. Let me get out my little paper here. All right, we learned what a face was. We learned what a vertex was, and we learned what an edge was, all right? So see if you can remember what the face or vertex or edge is in, let's do the shape. Okay, the rectangular prism. All right. All right. Now the first one is a face. Remember, the face is the front flat, the side flat, the back flat, and another side flat. Also, here's a face and here's a face. Okay? So the flat surfaces, okay, are called a face. So this rectangular prism would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces. Okay? All right. How about this pyramid? How many faces would it have? I'll set it up, maybe. Oh, there you go. All right. How many faces would it have? All right. It would have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. That would be one as well. Good. All right, how about a vertex? Remember what a vertex is? We'll use the cube for this one. All right, what was the vertex? Remember the word vertex starts with a V. So we can remember vertex by its corners or its V's. Okay. So this one would have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got those 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, and those 4. Okay, so we got all 4 vertexes on this side and all 4 vertexes on this side. So that would be 8 vertexes. Okay, all right. Does this have a vertex? Does that have a vertex? No. Remember, a vertex has to be a polynomial. Not a polynomial. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm doing with Brewster in algebra. Has to be a polygon. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Polygon. Okay, the sides have to be straight. Let's get this shape again. The sides have to be straight and connect. Okay, and it has to be, connected and straight lines. Okay. All right, and then the last thing we learned about was an edge. All right, does this shape have an edge? No, bro. Does this shape have an edge? Yeah, bro, it does. Here's an edge. Oops, wrote on it. Here's an edge. Here's an edge. Here's an edge. Here's edges, here's edges, here's edges, here's edges. So wherever the faces meet is called an edge. Okay? All right, good job, everybody. All right, I'm going to put my shapes up. You're ready to move on? All right, got a few more things that we're going to practice. All right, so if you got your paper, okay, we're going to do some multiplication problems like this, just to remember what we're doing, okay? All right, so remember, it's kind of going to multiply up, multiply out, multiply out. All right, so 6 times 2, you should know that quickly, 12. So we're going to write our 1 and our 2. Okay, there's the number 12. All right, the 2 has to stay in the 1's column, and the 1 has to stay in the 10's column. So we got our 12. All right, then we're going to go 6 times 3 is 18. And then we add that one, okay? We just add that one on top. So that would be 19. Okay, good job. All right, how about this one? 9 times 8 is 72. That's a tricky one. 72. 9 times 5 is 45. Now we have to add 7. So 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 51, 52. Now there's nowhere else to go, so we're just going to write our 52. Okay? All right, how about this one? Y'all pause the video anytime. If you want to do them before me, that would be great. Or you can do it with me. Okay? All right, 5 times 6 is 30. Okay? 3 and 0. And then 5 times 4 is 20. And then we add that 20 plus 3 is 23. Okay? All right, if you need more practice on those, if you're not getting them, stop, write your 2 numbers, 32 times, and then pick a number, 8. Okay? However you want to practice them. All right, next up, remember we had to figure our function rules. Let me scoot this up, see if I can get more on the paper. All right, so remember our function rules. Here's x and here's y. Now we got to figure, how did they get from 2 to 7? What is our rule? What is the rule that they had to do to get from 2 to 7? How about from 3 to 8? How about from 15 to 20? And 23 to 28. See if you can figure out what that function rule is. All right, if you don't know, stop it. Stop the video, see if you can figure it out. Okay? All right, and if you're back with me, that function rule is going to be plus 5. Did y'all get that? 2 plus 5 is 7. 3 plus 5 is 8. 15 plus 5 is 20. 23 plus 5 is 28. So what would 30 plus 5 be? Awesome. 40 plus 5 would be 45. And 55 plus 5 would be 60. Okay, so here are our x's. And if we plugged in these numbers for an x and added 5, we would get the y. Okay, all right, let's move on. R and S. Okay, so if R is 4, how would we get 20? So if R is 5, how would we get 25? If R is 7, how would we get 35? What is my function rule there? Got it? If you don't know it, stop the video, see if you can figure it out. All right, I think my rule is times by 5. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. 7 times 5 is 35. How about 9 times 5 is 45. 10 times 5 is 50. And 11 times 5 is 55. Yay. All right. We're good? Let's move on. All right, if you want to stop the video, you can do these 4. Okay, see if you understand how to do them. Remember, we're doing different functions here, but always do the parentheses first. Okay, so you want to stop it and do them, you can do it, then check it with me. All right, so here we go. Always do parentheses first. So 4 times 2 is 8. Let's keep that number in our head. 8 plus 3 is 11. Okay, parentheses first. 9 times 1 is 9. And then 9 plus 8 is 17. Good. All right, now remember when they don't have parentheses, okay, I always like to do the small numbers first. Multiply the small numbers first. The functions are the same, okay, so we can multiply 4 times 2 and then times that by 3, or we can do 2 times 3 and times that by 4, okay? So let's try the smaller ones first. So 3 times 2 is 6, and then 6 times 4 is 24, okay? Let's try the other way. What if we do 4 times 2? That's 4 times 2, 8. And then 8 times 3 is, you got it, 24. Okay? When the function is the same, okay, when we're doing multiply and multiply, you can multiply any numbers together. Okay? All right, how about this one? All right, if we try 6 times 2, that's going to be 12. And then 12 times 4, that might be kind of tricky. So let's do this 2 smaller numbers together. 2 times 4 is 8. And 8 times 6 is, 6 times 8 is 48. Okay? Good job, everybody. All right, so a couple of things that I just want to remind you of. Expanded form, everybody. Remember, if we do expanded form, it's 4,000 plus 300 plus 20 plus 6. Okay, expanded form is this. When you write it out, okay, we have to use a hyphen and 1,000. Okay, so let's say we're going to write this number. Okay, so we would write 2,000, comma, don't forget the comma. 2,000. 460. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? That's right, hyphen. 2,466. If it ends in the TY, we gotta have the hyphen. Okay? All right. Let me see. Tomorrow we're going to do lesson 119 together. You have oral facts, written facts, and looks like we're measuring millimeters again. Okay. And then your facts assessment is going to be on Tuesday. Only do the 25 facts, 100 facts, and the written assessment on Tuesday, because Wednesday we're going to do the rest of the lesson. Okay. All right, let me see what else on the written assessment that we might need to go over. All right, how about one of these? All right, if you see this, let's say, okay, what would be my number sentence for this problem right here? Okay, what would be my number sentence? How many groups for what? Groups of how many? 3. Okay, that's 4 groups of 3. Here's a group, here's a group, here's a group, here's a group, and there's 3 in each group. Okay, are we good there? All right, let's try another one of those. I don't like looking through that paper. All right, so we're going to try another one. Let's go. I'll do cupcakes. I know y'all love some cupcakes. I love cupcakes. I had the best banana cupcakes the other day, you guys. They were like amazing. Amazing. We ordered them from this lady who makes cakes for us. Okay. All right, moving on from talking about cupcakes. All right, so how would you write a number sentence for this picture? All right, you got it. How many groups do we have? 7 groups of. You can always say groups of right there, remember? 7 groups of how many? 2. Okay, here's a group of 2, here's a group of 2, here's a group of 2, and so on. We have 7 groups of 2, which gives us 14 cupcakes. Cool? All right, let's try a, date here, because you're going to see this on your test. Oops, 2020 is what we're going to. Way over there. Okay? All right, so here we go. 10 would be what? 1972. 10 more would be 1982. 10 more would be 1992. 10 more would be 2002. 10 more would be 2012. Okay, so can we go 10 more? 12 plus 10, that would be 22, so that would be too many. So let's just count from 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So now we can go back and add up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. Okay, so if you can go add 1962 plus 58 years, if you get 2020, then you got it right. 8 plus 2 is 10. 6 plus 5 is 11, and 1 more is 12. Carry the 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay? Good job. All right, remembering your measurements. Okay, measurements. 1 centimeter equals how many millimeters? 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. Okay, so if here's a centimeter, okay, to get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, this would be 2 centimeters. There would be 10 millimeters in between 1 centimeter and 2 centimeters. Okay? All right. I think you guys are good. Take your time on addition, subtraction, check the signs. Okay? Check the signs. Check the signs. Alrighty. Review is done. Good luck on your test.